Okay, so you were hit by a Google algorithm update. How do you recover? Well, in this video, we are going to teach you how to do just that. But really, what we're going to get into is how do you even know why you were hit by the update? And so I'm going to walk you through that. First thing, if you want to learn 7 steps to recover from a Google update, there is a great blog that was written on that on our website, How to Recover from a Google Update. It's going to walk you through a lot of the ins and outs in that. And I'll go ahead and circle back to that. But I want to show you a specific example. So, say that you're Geico, right? You're Geico, and you have noticed that there is some fluctuation within your traffic, and you think that it might have something to do with a Google update. What would you do? Well, you could go to a tool like SEMrush, you could put inside your website, and then when you're looking at the keywords report inside of SEMrush, you can see some things at the bottom down here. Now, these things at the bottom down here are little asterisks that basically tell you if there was a Google update or if something happened inside of the search engines. So say that you noticed that there was an update that occurred that you thought was notable inside of June 2021. You could go ahead and click on that, and you could see that, look, there is a link spam update that actually happened during that time. Oh, and I noticed that there's a big change within my website traffic at that time. You can go ahead and then click on this and see what pops up. And you can see that Google actually, during that time period, had sent out a reminder on qualifying links and their link spam updates. So they'll tell you kind of all about the things that they were looking at that time. And essentially, this update had improvements to their system for fighting link spam. So now, what have we figured out? Well, this website saw some fluctuations at different times. We found a specific time that had a notable fluctuation, and we see that it was around a link spam update, and we've gotten information on the link spam update. Well, what would you want to do next? Well, at that point, you can use a tool like SEMrush or another tool, there's quite a few out there, to see what actually happened with the backlinks. And in any given Google update, you want to then investigate what was the issue. Now, the issue isn't always links. It's either going to be on-site optimization or off-site optimization. Off-site optimization being links, on-site being content quality, technical items, and things like that within search engine optimization. But in this case, hypothetically, say they did have an issue with links, you would be able to look at a couple things, such as, were there a lot of new links that came on? Or did they lose a lot of links? And you can get into these specifics. You can also look at things like, maybe do they have too much anchor text for a really important term like motorcycle insurance, which could get you a penalty? Do they have too many domains from weird different types of domain name extensions, such as too many EDUs sometimes could be a red flag, etc. But one of the most important things to look at within a tool like this or another one is your toxicity score. So here's an example that we pulled from our own website just to give you a visual. If your website has a very high toxicity score, it's over 5%, 10%, you're going to want to drill down into that and try to figure out why are all these bad links coming in, and then go ahead and block them. One great thing about SEMrush is you can actually connect it to Google Search Console, and then that's going to be able to see the links that you've blocked from your website, and you can actually go inside of your disavow tool and see if links have been blocked, and then map that back to SEMrush. So if you don't know what that means, if you get too many bad links to your website, it can make you rank poorly in Google. Google has a tool called the disavow tool. You can upload links to that tool, and then you can tell Google, I don't want to be associated with those links. So that's something that everybody should be doing really on a bi-weekly, minimum monthly basis, if they're in a competitive industry where linking can be a problem. But essentially, if you want to recover from a Google algorithm update, the most important thing is to first understand what was the update and what happened. And then after that, go through a process of understanding how you can go ahead and make your website better within Google's point of view. You want to understand what quality content looks like. You want to make sure you're following Google's quality rater guidelines. You want to make sure that you are leveraging the right credentials, you're focusing on search intent, and you're working to continuously improve your website. And on this blog post, we also have some case studies that you can check out, which will help you understand how we have helped some people recover from Google updates in the past. So that's it for today for trying to figure out what Google update impacted your site and how to deal with it. Now you know where to figure out what Google update could have impacted your site, and you've got a great resource for how to deal with it. If you have any questions about dealing with a Google update that might have impacted your site, make sure to reach out or leave a comment below. Be happy to help you out. Have a great day. Bye.